a dynamic high quality microphone that you can connect on your camera, but also on your phone and your computer as well. And you can control everything in here. No software, no hardware. It's just plug and play, and on a budget from a company called Fifine, who has everything packed in here. We're going to find out why this might be your choice if you are on a budget but still want that high-end sound. Hello everybody and welcome. Today we are going straight to sound in film or for your video, regardless of whether you're using a camera like this one or you're using a phone. This is a dynamic microphone that has great sound but also very affordable. And we're going to get deeper into it in a second. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this was sent to me from a company called Fifine in exchange for a review. But whatever I'm going to say is my personal experience using this microphone so far. As you may hear, the sound is pretty decent in the dynamic microphone world. It's not processed. I'm not going to process it. I promise. It's going through here to the recorder onto the camera itself. And honestly speaking, when I tested it, I was impressed by the sound quality, given the fact that it's very light. And we're going to dive deeper into the features of this microphone or what comes with it. But I would say right off the bat, this is designed for people that are on a budget but still want that high-end sound quality, whether you have a phone or whether you're on your computer gaming or Zoom or anything like that, or even if you're traveling, because it's pretty light. This thing is freaking light. And the other huge thing about it is that you don't need any software or any hardware. Of course, I'm using a recorder to take because I'm using XLR cable, but of course you don't need all this recorder thing. If you have a camera that has XLR, all you just do is just plug it in and you just plug and play. That's it. And if you're using a computer for, I don't know, Zoom or anything like that, they provide you with a cable, a pretty long cable, depending on how far you want your microphone to go. Great USB-C cable, which you can connect to this guy right here, and then you connect to your computer or your freaking phone. Well, you're gonna have I would say it opens room for people on TikTok or people that do lives or people that do Instagram lives that want this high-end dynamic microphone without having a bunch of recorders, mixers and stuff. Everything can be controlled in this microphone. There's two dials right beneath this microphone. It's plug and play, easy to use. You can control the sensitivity, the dBs, right? There's two knobs. There's one that controls the volume of the headphone and also one that controls the sensitivity of the microphone. This setup that I have right here is just way through a sound recorder into the camera, but you can also use this cable right here if you choose to, especially if you're using a computer or if you are using a phone. But for cameras that don't have XLR cables, I would recommend using a sound recorder to go through so you can get that rich sound that comes through XLR. It also has like a mute button on the side here, but this mute button is only relevant if you're using it on the phone or if you're using it on the computer. That way you can always mute if you have, taking a break, you want to, have some conversations on the phone as whatever. I mean, you can mute for whatever reason. They put a mute button. I don't know when I would use this mute button, honestly. But yeah, it has a mute button, but it's only relevant if you are using a cable with it. If I'm using XLR here, it's not activated. Build quality is a little, and even the sensitivity, if you choose to, but for some reason, if you kind of like hit the arm, or rather, it has the springs here that I believe you can hear that sound, which is kind of, that's weird. If you, for some reason, by mistake, you tap this thing, is going to make that weird sound. I'm talking about the springs that hold this arm, because the springs kind of work together with the weight of the microphone. It's pretty light, by the way, very travel friendly. It's small too, But yeah, the build quality, you wouldn't want to be dropping this around anyhow. Or if you put it in your luggage, maybe if you're flying and you put it like in your luggage, not the carry-on, you might probably, I'll recommend somebody, if you're traveling with this microphone, to put it in your carry-on, not in your luggage down, because the way they throw those things around, sometimes this thing might break. It's very delicate, by the way, because it's very light, and the quality is great, but you know, there was some compromise with the build quality, so you want to be, but I like the fact that the, you know, the weight is balanced with the arm. I wouldn't recommend using this arm for any other bigger microphones because the weight wouldn't match. It was designed specifically for this kind of microphone. So this specific microphone by Fifine is the K688 model, and it comes with the holder, the table holder, that thing that you attach on the table. So it's easy to set up. It's easy to set up, no complications, but just so you know, it's designed for tables. It's designed to mount on tables, and yeah, it's easy to mount, easy to plug in and play, and I cannot complain. I would use this for my Zooms to replace all those other bigger mics that I've used before. This one is way lighter, fits properly on the table, and the sound is great. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. That's your microphone, Fifine K688. But also the big thing with this is the fact that you can use it on your phone. That's great. That's awesome. And you can control everything on here. What beats that?